give in to a child that threw a tantrum on the airplane.
Let's talk about giving in to our kids when they have a tantrum as a respectful parent. I'll tag the creator from this original video below, but basically the story is she was on an airplane, she had a window seat, there was a dad and a little girl who sat next to her. The little girl wanted the window seat and ended up having a big tantrum or meltdown about it because the lady wouldn't trade. She didn't want to move out of her window seat. And I feel like this is the sort of thing where people think like, oh, gentle parenting is creating entitled brats. See, they're always throwing tantrums when they don't get their way. And I feel like that's where some things need to shift when it comes to how we see tantrums and how we respond to them. Here's what I would have said if my 6-year-old wanted the window seat. We were on that airplane and she started crying because she was disappointed. Wow, that's really hard, huh? You wish you had a window seat. I know what it's like to feel disappointed. And then I would have helped her regulate, and then we would have moved on. Because one of the biggest parts of gentle parenting is not trying to fix our child's emotions every time they have a tantrum. It's not giving them anything they want to stop their emotions. It's helping them learn how to work through and handle those emotions. Emotions which include disappointment, anger, frustration, sadness over not getting what we want all the time. Now, fear-based parenting probably would have come in and said, if you don't quit your tantrum, you're getting a spanking as soon as we get off this plane. Or if you don't quit your tantrum, you're not getting the iPad. Or you're not getting dessert when we land and get off at grandma's house because you are completely misbehaving. You are 6 years old, right? It would have shamed the child for having these big emotions. It would have used fear or punishments or threats to get them to stop. That's not effective either, because that still doesn't teach anything to a little kid about how to handle these emotions. I've said it once and I will say this a million times. This is a parenting hill I will die on, that I want every single mom and student in my community to understand. Your child's job is to have their emotions. Your job is to have the boundaries and help them work through their emotions. That means when they start to have a tantrum, when they don't get their way, when they have a hard moment like this, you don't need to jump in and fix it for them. You simply need to learn how to help them co-regulate and deal with those feelings in a loving and firm and calm way.